Oh yeah, big time. The fucking music was blaring, dude.
This kid in the rowdy oldies.
Yeah. I know, right? So what's up? You guys want to introduce yourselves, or? I mean, like I said, I just want to get to know you guys. I mean, I know Richie, but no one else knows Richie, so I want to just do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Alvarao. Oh, this is Pinata Protest.
Yes.
All right, and then.
This is Alvaro. Are we recording already?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But like I said, dude, this is just a free, like, it's nothing like crazy. It's not going to be posted like somewhere. I mean, it's going to be posted everywhere, but
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it goes everywhere. But I'm saying, like, it's not like a super fancy. Like, this is just supposed to be a bunch of dudes just like drinking beers, having fun, getting to know each other and stuff like that. So it's a fun thing. I've been doing it for over 2 years now. 50 episodes plus other ones. You guys will be the 51st episode, 51st episode. So, I mean, I'm honored to have you guys on. Finally, it's been a while. So, but yeah, dude, thanks for coming on. I appreciate it.
No problem. Who else have you had on here? Like,
do you know who the Get Up Kids are?
Get Up Kids?
Yeah. Matt Pryor, the lead singer from there, he was on here. Some of the guys from Comic Book Men from the AMC show. They were on here. A director who just did a movie, Dave Made a Maze. It's an eclectic group of people. It's not just, it's like artists. Just this last episode, I just posted it on Thursday night. We had a cancer survivor, and she had leukemia. She had cancer in the blood, and so she just shared her story. So I'm like, and I've had people that have done Flat Earth, you know, the Flat Earth people. So I did 2 whole episodes. Like, we spoke for like.
Did they convince you that it was?
You know, I'll tell you a story about that. But like that episode, like it took like 4 or 5 hours. Like I chatted with her. Like I drove to Austin, and it took a long time. And I had to condense it into 2 episodes. But it was like a ton of fucking editing. Like, because there was a lot of people just like breathing and like, let me tell you something, and then they would pause for like a minute and be like, all right, I got it, and then keep going. So yeah, it was fucking crazy. But like I said, it's just different. I try to get everybody's perspective, everybody's stories. I have military people on. So, I mean, it's just, I enjoy talking to people, drinking beers, and so I thought it'd be cool to finally get you guys on, and so I appreciate it, like I said. But yeah, so Alvaro,
Yes,
what do you do in the band?
I sing, or I play accordion.
Nice.
And the pocket trumpet for a fraction of the time.
Oh, is that you playing on the? What's that? The girl? What's the California girl?
Oh no.
No, those are actually Voodoo Glow Skulls.
Oh yeah. I love Voodoo Glow Skulls, man.
And
I think on my tomb it's gonna say El Mas Chingon, and then that's it.
Nice, hell yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we borrowed one of the horn players.
Oh, did you?
From them, yeah. But actually the horn lines are ours. Well, myself and Jose's.
Like y'all wrote them. They just played along.
Yeah, they jazzed them up a bit, you know, made them fancy, put rims on them.
Right. Yeah.
But they're ours essentially. They're not hard lines, whatever. But
yeah, they kind of went off on their own, like towards the end.
But I mean, cause didn't you play trumpet?
Yeah, in elementary or middle school.
In middle school, right?
But yeah, once I remember when they kicked me out of school, Nidmitz, I had to move to Horseman. Didn't have a band program there, so I had to drop everything and forgot it all.
How do you forget that? I mean,
I don't know, man. Yeah, I had 2 years under my belt, and I was in jazz band too in middle school. I just fucking forgot.
So you don't know how to play anymore?
I mean, I'm sure if I pick it up and I get a few lessons to refresh my memory, I can get it again.
Because don't you buy them in keys, right? Like you buy them.
Oh no, you can tune them.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought you had to do like you bought it like a C or a D or something like that.
No, that's how accordions work.
Is that how it is?
Yeah.
Oh shit! So how many accordions do you have?
Well, I only everything I play with the band is in my C accordion.
Okay.
GCF. I'm sorry, accordion. I have only one accordion that's an F, but in total I have 5.
5 accordions.
But
do you take them on tour like every time or not?
I bring 2. One is my main one, and then one is backup because there's bound to be.
Right, because I don't know how it works. Like, is it like a guitar, like where we bust fucking strings, like
reeds? The reeds.
Oh, right? Really?
My reeds will break, which makes it sound funny. Sometimes the actual arms or the levers that when you press the button, you know, the air can flow through a hole that comes out of. Sometimes those levers break, and if those levers break, then I'm kind of screwed, and I have to switch it out. I have no choice, and it's happened, right? Like
it happened the last run.
Yeah,
I had to drop it off at some owner.
Oh shit! Did you really?
Yeah.
That was like some random neighborhood too.
Right, but then like you said, it only comes in one fucking chord, right?
Well, one key.
One key. Sorry,
in
one
3
key.
of them, I can get up to like 5 keys out of it. But after that, like without getting too technical, it becomes really hard to play in some keys, So if you notice, like all of Pinata Protest songs, they all revolve around like 5 keys and like 3 minors, and that's it.
But is that difficult to do? But it matches your voice, right? Like it can.
Luckily, yeah. Well, I kind of think like I kind of work with it, Unfortunately, I kind of have to.
Right, you're like, I really don't sing at this key, but there's a lot of yelling, right?
I could, like, for example, I could probably like drop it down to like an F accordion, which is lower and maybe a little bit easier to sing. But then that would mean I'd have to take a total of 4 accordions on tour. You know what I'm saying? So just to simplify things, I just keep everything in one.
So you're lazy.
I'm not lazy, no. Have you tried hauling accordions into your hotel room at the end of a long night at 3 a.m. and all you want to do?
It falls down when everybody's sleeping. It's all.
Oh yeah. It's no fun, man. So yeah, we try to keep it simple that way. And also it's kind of money thing too. Like I can go around buying fucking all these accordions.
Not yet.
Not yet. Yeah. So yeah, that's how we do it. And it's very similar. Just for example, like without getting too technical, it's kind of like a harmonica. Like harmonicas come like in a single key, and you get a major and the minor. And you can still play some other stuff on other keys, but it just comes really hard.
Plus, they're easier to carry.
Oh yeah. It's okay. Yeah. And they sound very much the same too, so maybe I could just do that. Just play a harmonica.
Right? Instead. Yeah. You could just do like just a ukulele and a harmonica. Yeah. You could just do something like that, right?
Hey.
Just change it up. At least
Problem
like
solved.
2 songs or something.
Thank you. That's it.
We're done.
Moving in that direction, guys.
And what do you do? What's your name again, Diego?
My name's Diego, Chrisruptive for the day.
He's filling in Chris's spot for the day.
Oh,
yeah.
Nice. For the broken foot.
Yeah. Apparently he can't talk with a broken foot.
Oh yeah, dude, that's very
connected somehow in the body. Advanced medical
it's
stuff.
Very difficult stuff. Yeah.
But
fracture went from his foot to his jaw.
Oh yeah.
But no, Diego's been with us for how many tours? 3?
3 tours.
3 tours.
Oh really? So you're the one that tours most of the time, or?
No. He goes on tour with us and helps us out with like merch and stuff.
Oh yeah, cool man.
Yeah, but I'm from LA, from East LA.
Okay. Oh, East LA. I love that movie. Right?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
It is a good movie. I learned a lot of Spanish from East LA.
Hey, Richie's learning some Spanish too.
And that's what I was telling my wife. I was like, man, I gotta like brush up on my Spanish because I'm like fucking terrible.
Chris doesn't even speak a lick of Spanish, man.
No? Oh, and he's in the band, so okay, so.
All he knows is que
and cerveza.
Well, that's all you need to know, right? No, 2 cervezas.
2 cervezas.
¿Qué? No, 3.
Shot.
We're gonna be going to Mexico in May, this coming tour, so that should be interesting. Yeah.
So have y'all played there before?
No, never have.
What part of Mexico?
We're gonna do on this run. We're gonna do 2 dates. We're gonna do Tecate and Tijuana.
Damn. Are you gonna go to Boys Town? Is that where that's at?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yeah. Right. That's where it's at, right?
They all have their little boys
Oh,
towns.
okay.
I don't know if I want to go there, man.
You know, walk out with like a bunch of herpes.
That's where our show is. We're performing right after the donkey lady show.
Or maybe even sometimes you could bust out you could do a harmonica, and then you could introduce the donkey with the harmonica.
Hey, I'd pay good money to see that, man.
I'm sold right there.
Hey, come on.
Got him.
And what do you do, Richie?
I play bass.
And that's it?
I sing a little bit. But
I've seen you sing, man.
Yeah.
Because we used to play in bands a long time ago.
They used to give me a hard time because I would never sing.
I'd be like, hey, Richie, I need some like backup or something. And then you'd be all, okay, cool.
They give me a microphone.
And then you give a microphone and you would just do this. Just like come up right next to it, maybe like 5 inches. No, he wouldn't even do that. I'd be like, and then I would start singing and I'd be like, hey, Richie, do it. And then he would like, no, I'm doing some.
I don't know, man.
Some technical bass thing.
I was always just like I don't know. I don't really like the way my voice sounds.
Hey, but you know what? If you keep doing it, I mean,
it's better.
Yeah,
I'll get used to it.
That's how I feel. I'm like, well, if it doesn't sound terrible, you know what I mean? Like my voice doesn't sound like disgusting compared to like crusty punk stuff, and you know, I mean, if they can do it, I'm like. Yeah, I can do it. Then you can do it. Yeah. See what I mean? It's punk rock. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So playing with the band, I started singing a lot more. This band, especially with the Hairs, I played with them before, or I don't know if they're still a band, but with them,
trying to get cheese, man.
They tried to get me to sing, but
I'll get to that.
They tried to get me to sing, but I mean, really didn't really put the effort, I guess. And with the band, this band, you know, there was a lot of pressure starting.
Well, I mean, because I think if everybody starts singing, you sound full.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because you only have one guitarist, and you have an accordion, and you have a bass. But if you have like 4 guitarists, then you can kind of like, you don't really have to sing. But like, I just think it sounds like cooler when everybody's like harmonizing. Everybody's like, it seems like everybody is working in the band, and then the crowd feeds off of it. Like I mean, you guys have like great communication with the crowds. Like, where did that come from? Like, I mean, because you know, I've seen some bands where they'll just like go up and play a set and then just be, all right, this next song is this, and then just come off stage. I mean, sometimes it's cool, but most of the times I like some sort of interaction.
Crowd participation.
Yeah.
I think at least for myself, I mean, it just makes it more fun. The show to interact with the crowd and you know. Just have fun with it.
And then trying to figure out who green salsa or red salsa.
That's what we're out there for, you know, to have a good time, and it's just good that way, you know.
You can definitely tell, man. Everybody's having a blast. And, I mean, so when you guys go on tour, is there like, people know you guys, or like, you have a pretty good following?
Yeah,
it's growing.
Yeah, we've been doing really well. We headline shows. All over the U.S. I mean, not all of them are as great as like here in Texas, but you know, especially around the Southwest, California, Arizona. You know, we got pretty decent following, and we're very happy about that. But yeah, it's growing, and we're really excited, you know, for what's to come.
And then, I'll get into the album coming out soon. But so. What was playing in y'all's household when y'all were growing up? Like, what made y'all want to pursue an instrument or just music in general? Like, what resonated with you guys that made y'all want to get into it?
Well, for me, it was listening. My parents played a lot of conjunto, more like norteño and tejano and cumbia and ranchera. That stuff a lot, all the time. It made me sick, and I used to hate it.
Right, yeah, because you go to like flea markets and stuff, and it's just like
it was everywhere.
My mom would go parties, you know, and that's all it would be, you know.
That's all it was.
They like the family parties, you know, when you're young, they'll take you and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
See, and then if you ever, because I have kids, I don't know if you guys have kids, but like, I wouldn't think about taking my kids to like.
You know what happened?
But I mean, like, just going to parties and like where there's a ton of drinking and stuff. I'm like, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then like
those environments that are growing up, like I go look back at it and I'm like, damn, mom, what were you thinking?
Yeah, right. Damn. Just like riding on the back of a truck.
Yeah.
Like in the back of a pickup truck, just like nothing.
But yeah, like all that music, you know, My dad was into like country, like Tex-Mex, Tejano. Even like Michael Jackson. Michael
Jackson's good, man.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how y'all feel about it.
Thriller, man.
Yeah, Thriller. Yeah, look at the noses. But yeah, so how about the rock music? I mean, what was the first song that you heard that made you want to be like, this is my shit right here. This is what I gotta do. And I know Norteño and Tejano wasn't like you were like, oh really, Ramon Ayala? Yeah, hell yeah, I want to be like him. You know what I mean? Like. I don't know. I mean, maybe you do want to be like him. I mean, he's a legend and that. But as far as like rock music, punk music, to what style you're doing now, or maybe it was something different, a different genre. But what was it? Can you pinpoint that?
Mine was the Cinema Beer Goggles DVD, or it was VHS, but it had like no effects. I saw what was it? Sticking in My Eye.
Right, because I mean
that got me going.
Yeah, the no effects thing. Yeah, I remember watching the hell out of those tapes because I think after watching them so much, like they get those like squiggly lines and shit, and then you're like,
off like that.
Yeah, you got it. But what about you, Alvaro?
In middle school, when visiting my uncle in Mexico, I snuck through his secret CD collection. And you have to understand, like, I grew up in a very conservative family, so rock and roll of any sort was from the devil. It was satanic.
Really?
All of it, yeah, it was bad, it was evil, right? So I knew that listening to my uncle's CDs, which were mostly rock, like Meatloaf and stuff, yeah, like Led Zeppelin. Yeah, this was in the 90s too. I knew that was like a big no-no. But anyways, I remember going through them and trying to see like why he loved it so much. And then I came across Nirvana's Insecticide album and the song Aneurysm. It just stuck with me so much, and I was like, oh my god, like what is this? This is wow.
It's different than what you're used to, right?
Yeah, I've never heard anything like it. But it wasn't until like high school that I got into punk rock through mutual friends, and that blew my mind entirely. And from that moment I was like, yeah, I want to learn how to play guitar, and eventually played bass in a few bands, and that's what got me started, I guess.
Yeah. So you started playing guitar first, and then how did the accordion come along?
The accordion came along out of necessity after I decided to make this band, and I couldn't find an accordion player that was young, well, like under 30,
right.
and like would be open to play punk rock and mix it up and be loud and crazy, and want to sing too, I couldn't find anybody, so I was like,
said, fuck it,
I'll do it myself, yeah, and it'll be easier to find somebody to play bass, to play punk rock bass and then guitar and drums and sing too. I had to do that too. I wasn't counting on doing that, and that's how that came about. So,
like, just do it all on your own, man.
Yeah.
What about you, Diego? What was
Chris.
playing in? No. I mean, Chris.
Drums. I play drums. No.
Well, you said you grew up in East LA, so
yeah, man.
How was the scene there?
Well, I got into like rock when we were in Guadalajara, visiting my mother's family and stuff, and that's when I got into rock en español, and that's when like it first started. I was little, chamaquito and shit. I was like 5 and stuff, and that's when I started just like looking like into like music, or like rock en español. They got into like punk rock, and metal too. I'm a big metal fan, rock en español fan. And after that, like I just started loving like orchestras too, like just going beyond, just that little circle, like,
right.
Just like not just rock by itself, and just like adding other stuff like into like rock, say like violin and stuff, like piano and stuff.
So do you play any of those instruments?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, it's badass, man.
Yeah. So I pretty much fuse that like.
You ever try to introduce it into this band?
No.
He's working on it.
It's working on it.
He still hasn't convinced you yet? You're like, no, one random instrument at a time.
No, but it's cool because I'm big influenced by like a lot of like British like heavy metal bands as well that actually use like a lot of like grand pianos in their sets. Also, kind of like a lot of gypsy punk or like gypsy kind of music.
Yeah.
So it's pretty. I don't know. It's pretty intriguing to me. It's just something else other than the ordinary, just like basic punk rock.
Right. I try to do that. I try to get away from it, but I mean, I try to get away from punk. I mean, not like I'm kind of on purpose. Like I'm like I want to expand my horizons and try to grow. So I'll listen to like country, like George Strait and stuff like that. But I always come back to like pop punk. Like I can never get away from a pop riff. Like, that's just like
punk rock's just there in like
it's like ingrained in me. Like I can try to write this fucking like triplets, like doing a lot of like ups and downs, and like but then and here comes the fucking bridge or a chorus. It's all fucking da 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 da. It's just very fucking pop. So I mean, do you guys struggle with that? Like, do you try to go venture out, like try to do something different, or you're comfortable doing? I mean, because I mean, this is kind of like a unique style anyway, right? I mean, because having an accordion punk, Tex-Mex punk. I mean,
yeah, it's not just straight up punk rock. There's a lot of different, I guess, influences. That are all thrown into it. So yeah.
So you guys can do a lot. Like you can, like you said, like you can do the ska thing, you can do a punk thing, you can do a pop, or you can do cumbia. Yeah. Like what is that one song? Crusty cumbia.
Yeah. I think at least one thing that I like a lot about this band is that
y'all want another beer?
I'm good.
Want another beer?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll take one. Take one.
Oh yeah, I'll take it.
Can't say no.
Just take it. Just say yes, man.
Wait, I'm Chris. Cerveza
Those por favor. But yeah, so I mean, how do you feel like?
I think one thing that we do a lot is we're mixing it up with more traditional Latin rhythms, I guess. We just have a new song and we've been wanting to mix some cumbia in there for a while. And we got the drummer Chris get a block on his kit, so he's playing the block at the same time, we got a song that's kind of more like a wapango feel, which is something that I wanted to do.
What's a wapango? What's that?
It's
I like that word.
Is that a made up word? Or is that...
No, it's a style. It's a rhythm, just like cumbia or polka.
Okay. So like the dun like polka, like that.
Yeah, well, it's different. Kind of hard to explain, but once you hear it, like wapango, it's like okay, like you hear it.
But then you turn it into your own.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we'll put add some distortion on there and blah blah blah, and just mix it up with different melodies. But that's something that that we've done. I think we got the norteño punk down, but there's different rhythms to explore.
Right. Yeah, because you guys can still fucking. You guys can do a lot of
Richie
shit.
just walked up with 4 tall boys.
Nice.
Aquí tienes tu tall boy.
¿Qué?
So I wanted to take it way back. So where did Pinata Protest? Where did that name come from? How did you get that?
Honestly, I wanted.
You hated birthday parties when you were little. You're like, fuck that, mom. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm gonna fuck this piñata up, bro.
The piñatas were so
like,
hard back then, Now they break so easily.
It's like
the
fucking paper mache.
The one that breaks it. Like,
Don't make them like
get
you
it back
used
in the
to.
Right? They used to use like crates, right? They used to use like crate board like all around it. You'd walk away with like split fucking forearms from knocking the shit.
Sticks.
Yeah, exactly.
Full of naranjas and cacahuates.
Right?
Dude, and when you break it, you hear them fucking fall like bombs, like boom.
Your tree limbs like fucking limp, right? Like
Your tio's almost falling off the roof and shit.
Dude, I think that's awesome. Like we all like shared that same experience. Like
I mean that's where I grew up. I mean,
we all did that, man. Like that's oh my my god, that's crazy.
Can't forget the tubalines, the mazapanes in there. So.
Yeah, man.
The babaloos.
And sometimes they put like change and like pennies.
Yeah.
And
I'm
like,
like,
golden dimes, and as kids, you're like, yeah.
Right, yeah, but then you get like a handful of like grass and dirt. You're like, what am I gonna do with this? It's like it's like I got 18 cents
Gets in your
and some
candy.
fucking grass.
You start straining it out.
Right?
Yeah, you're like a little gold digger. Right?
Sipping that shit.
And there's always that one kid that swings and he hits
hits
another
somebody.
kid. Yeah, it always happens, man.
And then the drunk mom.
We said stop. I got a comadre with her hand up.
Go say sorry. Dude, that's fucking funny, man. But so is that where it came from? Is that
Let's just say it did. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's exactly how it came about.
So how did you hook up with I know you did a beer, but how did you hook up with getting to be on the soundtrack for a movie? How did you?
That was just honestly just a stroke of luck. The movie Me Estas Matando Susana was already done, and they're just putting they're doing the editing part, which included the soundtrack. And I don't know how, but somebody suggested to the director our song Volver, and he dug it, and then he checked out, I guess, some other parts of our music, and then this is all what he told me, and he said that he thought that our music reflected the main character, Gael Garcia Bernal, his character in the movie, like as a person, you know, kind of like real raunchy, rowdy, but still like fundamentally like Mexican, you know. And
Yeah, I'm a fan of his.
yeah,
I haven't seen that movie. I haven't.
But how can you see it?
Shit, I don't know. I know they were screening it here for a short time, and I missed it, man. I missed it.
they showed it in Mexico for a couple months in August of last year, and then they just showed it in April around the U.S., but only for a short period of time at like the fancy, you know, foreign films, film festival, and kind of like, you know, what we have here where you can see foreign films at the Draft House.
Yeah, we could do that.
All that. But
So then they dug it, and then like,
yeah.
I mean, how did y'all feel? Like this is a pretty big fucking a step up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because I mean, it's not just a garage. I mean, not that you guys are a garage band, but like, you know, like you remember where you came from. Like, man, it's been a long time coming.
The band has definitely been growing, man. And I guess, you know, getting on the soundtrack, it shows, you know. So
Yeah, like someone has to like your
it was
music.
it was a little surreal, to be honest. When I found out, I was like, oh shit, oh yeah.
We even did an original song for them too.
What's the name of that song?
That one's called El Corriente. It's actually based off of the riff of our song DUI, but we just played around with it, changed the arrangement a little bit, and made it fit the scene. And bada bing, bada boom.
That's bad. So, have you guys been asked to do anything else? Like
No, but we love to.
Yeah, I mean that'd be fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, really shit, yeah.
It was honestly. I saw the movie and you know, it was a great feeling.
Right? Because like you just, but you know what's gonna be crazy is like you just sitting there, you're like, all right, when is my when is my song gonna come out? Right? Like it's you just waiting. You're like, yeah, it's a cool movie, Gail. Cool.
I'm on my phone the whole time.
yeah. You're just like waiting. What? There's some quietness.
Oh,
No, not yet. Fucking shit. Yeah, but I mean that's awesome, dude. So so fast forward a little bit, or maybe around the same timetables, you guys landed a beer. Like you have your own fucking Pinata Protest beer. Like how the hell did that come about?
Freetail Beer, based in San Antonio, Texas. It's a small brewery. They actually just started shipping their beer all over, providing it all over Texas this year. But the owner, Scott, he's a old punk rocker, big punk rock fan.
Oh, is he?
He loves
that
No Effects.
That No
man.
Doubt beer is like pretty much.
Oh, right. Yeah, he's gonna
sold out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sold out. He's gonna be on the show next month.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, he loves punk rock and he's a fan of ours, and he kind of was like, basically his thing was like, hey man, I'm just a fan, and I think it'd just be really cool to have a beer after a band that I like that's local, because we're local. We feel like we're like the underdogs against the big corporate, you know,
like the
Bud
Bud
Light
Lights
and all that, you know.
yeah.
And
And Modelo's.
and no stars.
Censor that. Oh wait, there's no cameras.
Yeah, I'm gonna put like a tape over it, right? Just a white can.
Blur it out.
Yeah, just pixelate it. But yeah, so I mean, and then y'all had like a coming out, a beer release party.
That party was cool.
And that was downtown, right?
No, it was right here at Paper Tiger.
Oh, was it Paper Tiger? I thought, what was it? Wasn't there something?
There was, well, we had the first year we had it at the Aztec Theater.
Right, yeah, there you go.
And then this last time was at the Paper Tiger.
That's badass. So I mean, is that cool? I mean, do you have like cases like?
Oh, we drank them
We
all.
drank them all.
For real?
No, really. After shows, like we were
Oh,
like,
yeah.
we didn't buy like after hour beer. So like, well, we got Pinata Protest beer.
Well,
And it was hard too, because we knew we weren't supposed to drink
Yeah,
them.
we were supposed to give them away, like, you know. To
Are you
friends,
serious?
yeah, friends.
And then like we
family,
weren't sure if
whatnot.
they're gonna continue making them ever again. So we're like, man, maybe we shouldn't drink them.
Save them, you know.
Yeah,
Save
you know.
one can at least. No?
We didn't
But
save
no,
a single
are you
one.
fucking
We
serious?
drank them all.
That's fucking baller, dude. Like you're just like,
man.
I like it. Is that one of
Fiesta up in here all the time.
is that one of the requirements? Is a partying kind of thing?
It's
Oh,
not a
sure.
requirement. I think it's a, you know.
But you can't have like
Yeah.
a straight edge or a silver guy on your crew, right? I mean,
Yeah, you can. No problem with that.
yeah.
But you just gotta.
Somebody has to drive.
That's
You
great.
need a sober guy.
So yeah, Rich is like, no, we do need him.
Don't you talk bad at
That's like their own punishment, you know? That's your fault for not drinking. That's your fault for
I want to get down with
You
the
gotta
big
drive.
Oh, they all mean.
with the big dogs, right? Oh, fuck that.
So how did you guys land touring with a pretty huge band? I mean, because my brother, he introduced me to a lot of pretty much my punk rock.
Yeah, man.
And this is how me and Richie started conversing. I mean, we knew each other
Yeah,
back.
we were friends from like in second grade.
Yeah, we were like
First
7 years
grade,
old,
second
but then we caught back up with each other like in high school, and we started liking the same punk rock and all that stuff.
Played in a couple bands.
Yeah, played in a couple bands together, and so he introduced me to a lot of like Pennywise, a lot of like SoCal bands, like California bands. And one of those bands was Voodoo Glow Skulls, and I fucking loved them. Like I loved, because it was something different. I've never heard Skull before, other than No Doubt or whatever, or
Less than Jake.
or Less Than Jake, yeah. But I mean we're like a Mexican, like Spanish, you know what I mean? Because like growing up, like we didn't have many Hispanics to really look up to. I mean, maybe you did in like Mexico or something, but like here living in the States, I mean, I mean, that's why I watch La Bamba so much.
And it's also a lot different now with, you know, social media platforms.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
You're open to like a lot.
It's a lot better now. So now, you know, getting to like listen to They're Looking for a Lighter. Like,
I'll leave it there.
you know, jamming out some Voodoo Glow Skulls, I connected. You know what I mean? There was more like maybe I was a little bit biased, you know, but I mean, who doesn't want to see a Hispanic succeed? You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So you just feel like, wow, these guys are playing with like Blink and Pennywise, and I mean, I could do that too. I mean, if they could do it, then I could do it. So I mean, landing a tour with those guys, I mean, how did that come about? I mean, how did y'all feel about that?
It came about a few years back. We opened up for them in town, and then we ended up opening up for them in Corpus Christi.
Y'all did like just like a couple, like two shows, like a trial.
Yeah, and we would end up through the years, playing a few, just opening up here for them here in town, and they became to know us. They liked us, Eventually, Frank Casillas, the singer guy. Yeah, he made us an offer to be our manager.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's our manager now. So.
The singer from Voodoo Glow Skulls?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
He's really trippy, and we, from that we got to go on a couple of tours with them. Well, even before that actually. But yeah, it's really fun. It's I grew up listening to them too, and
Yeah.
especially they had the whole band geek mafia thing idea, and we were all in bands ourselves, like in marching band stuff, and
Our drummer was a.
Oh shit!
Oh, shit. What the hell?
I mentioned a broken arm now.
Now he can't talk.
Sorry, not to do this. Sorry, fucking flies are everywhere.
Sorry, Richie just heard AKA Chrisruptive.
Diego
face.
AKA
there's blood everywhere. I know you guys can't see, but there's
Somebody
blood
know the number for
everywhere.
911.
There's stitches. There's any stitches, staples
Drink some more
involved.
of your beer, you'll be fine.
Yeah, just pour some on it.
Drink more beer, yeah.
Here, put some lime on it.
Yeah.
There's a dirt. Look,
Gotta
there's some
replace.
dirt.
Yeah,
the
rub some
blood-
dirt on it. You'll be
Replace
fine.
the blood with beer, so you can have
More.
more fluid.
Fluid. Yeah, it's half the body is fluid, water or something.
There you go.
So drink it.
Drink it.
So okay, but so landing with Frank, I mean, so do you guys obviously know him kind of like on a personal level? I mean, what do you guys have on the horizons as far as like a new album coming out,
The new album, yeah.
a new tour coming out?
The EP is coming out with the new tour in May, so it'll be 4 songs.
4 songs.
4 songs.
Okay.
What do you decide to call the EP?
It's called Cuatro Exitos.
Nice.
Cuatro Exitos.
Okay.
Uh,
So, but okay, when is that coming out?
it's coming out this month. Well,
The 19th is the
actually-
EP kickoff. No.
yeah. Actually,
Door kickoff?
the CD should be arriving at our door this week.
Oh yeah.
So
How excited do you get? Like you're just like.
I'm really
expecting-
excited.
Like wee.
I'm really excited because
Well, no, I'm right. I mean, that's how it
it's
is.
pretty much how it is, but you're gonna kind of
like
You gotta be cool about it.
it'd be cool, but just kind of.
But like, the way I think, because I've never been in like a very big band. I mean, we opened up at White Rabbit. We played main
Yeah,
stage,
yeah.
and that was the highlight.
We were in high school. We played the main stage, and we had a good crowd.
It was a huge crowd.
Yeah, it was a good crowd.
Wasn't the Culeros were playing?
Los Cueros, yeah.
The Culeros were playing. It was funny.
Culeros?
Culeros.
They're called Cool Arrows. It was like,
Culeros,
right, right?
Like the bar. It was like a bar,
yeah.
the south side.
Culeros.
But see, I mean, and then I would always get like excited, like, oh man, we're gonna play this. And I remember the first time we recorded a song, we were just excited. And so have you guys seen that movie, That Thing You Do?
Yeah.
Okay, so like when
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, the Tom Hanks movie, and they first heard their song. They're running up and down the street, pretty fucking jazzed up and excited about it.
I'm not gonna lie, man. As soon as we got the finished recordings from Dave over at Pot of Gold, we recorded. Fucking played the shit out of it.
That's what I was gonna ask.
I was like, hell yeah!
I mean,
it sounds great. Fucking A.
I'm very proud of this
An album that I'm
recording. Like the other two, well, the first one, it sounds like caca.
Like mierda.
Like chorro.
The first one's chorro, then it's caca, you know? It went from like pottery to like
So
solid.
why do you think that is? Is it just because you're young?
Yeah, we were younger. It was actually different members at the time, and we didn't know. We were going into the studio way too early. We had a little bit too much to drink. Honestly.
drinking at the studio.
Yeah, it wasn't a good idea.
Man.
And then
It's a lot of money you're spending. Like, don't waste it. You know.
And then our
Is that one thing you learned? Is to
Well, I mean,
try to go in sober and just try to knock it out and then
I've never gone into
Party.
recording like fucking
wasted?
No. You gotta be, you
gotta be on your game,
You gotta
right?
knock it out, man.
Right, because like it reflects you, and now it reflects you. It reflects your band.
You wanna, put your best foot forward.
You want to see the cover of our EP?
Yeah.
Check it out. Tell me what this reminds you of.
Isn't that an old album?
It's a parody off of an old album.
That's the Rancid.
Rancid
You're
did
close,
but
close. They
Rancid
did a thing off of it too.
Yeah, right. Because then they
Yeah. Minor Threat.
Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, because
Yeah.
Rancid did something like
Rancid
that.
did the same shit, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, dude, that's fucking nice.
Yeah.
So who's
I
that?
didn't see
Who's
that
that in the
design.
picture? You?
That's me. Yeah.
That's at a church down the street from our house.
Yeah. Took
Oh,
it
yeah?
at a church. Yeah.
Might as well.
Sinner.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's I don't know. I thought the cover.
No,
would be
dude,
cool.
That's fucking badass, man.
So
And, but that Pinata Protest kind of looks like a Pantera.
Does it?
Yeah.
I wasn't going for that, but awesome.
But I love Pantera, man. I love like hardcore music, and then like I said, I have a plethora of genres that I like. Enjoy, but
Pun intended.
yeah, pun intended. No, I did that on purpose.
No, we all know.
But yeah, you don't have to fucking say
we
it.
all know.
No, but it's a sweater. It's a sweater. So okay, so moving forward, how? I remember Richie had texted me saying something about playing at the Grammys or something.
Oh no, it was the Latin Billboard conference.
Latin Billboard.
That was in Miami,
Yeah.
South Miami Beach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they put us up at the Delano. It was pretty badass.
Oh, they treated us nice.
How fucking
The
awesome
staff
is that?
didn't treat us nice.
The staff did, yeah. They were like, you're too dark. You're wearing too dark clothes. You got a lot of tattoos. Where's your fucking ID? You know, what room are you staying in?
Yeah, every 5 minutes it seemed like they came up to us. Excuse me.
Well, I
Are
mean,
you supposed to be here? You're
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Are we at the fucking Latin Billboard
it
Award?
was mostly the security. It wasn't necessarily some of the staff and the people who greet you at the door and the receptionists, they were cool. They were real cool. It was just like we were trying to go to the pool area, security. Yeah, man, everyone's dressed in white and fucking...
And usually all in black and fucking...
black,
yeah.
black, dark fucking dudes with fucking tattoos.
Son los
everywhere.
darks.
Los darkies.
Los rockeros. The darks. Those darks. Those darks.
Yeah, they don't even call you Mexicans, they just call you darks.
You know what's really funny, actually, notice? Those rooms at the Delano, I've seen those exact rooms in porn videos.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
Oh, I have, yeah.
Oh, you watch a lot of porn then.
I'm just saying.
He's like, how do you think I worked out for my accordion?
I see those guns on those fingers.
That was my room, bro. That was
And that's why the accordions kept falling. You're like, put it back up.
No wonder your reeds keep breaking. Too strong, man.
Pushing those buttons a little too hard there, buddy.
So growing up, who was y'all's heroes?
Man.
I want to get deep.
Jimi Hendrix.
Jimi Hendrix was a hero.
Oh, yeah. Kurt Cobain. Yeah. Tim Armstrong. I mean, all of them, you know.
Yeah,
Musically.
musically, yeah, but parents mostly, man. Like that's my mom and dad. You know their struggles that they fucking went through, and just growing up, and you know everything fucking working out the way it did.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but musically, like, yeah, man.
Yeah, no, it could be musically or it could be
I'm
family.
a huge No
or-
Effects fan, you know that. So Fat
Yeah.
Mike was like one of my main influences, and musically, like I look at him like fucking, hey man, this guy had it all fucking. Yeah,
And he does it by himself.
yeah, most part him and his wife.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen that movie.
I haven't seen. God damn it, I hate myself for that shit too.
Didn't we talk about that?
Yeah,
like,
I know, yeah.
I was like, I was like, I don't want to watch it because I don't want to buy it. And then you and brother Aaron said, you need to buy it. And I was like, oh, okay.
And I've been too broke since I've been on this. Since we've been on tour, man.
So do you guys get paid for touring or?
Touring, yeah, we make enough to pay some bills when we get back. But as soon as we get back, you're pretty much hustling back on it again. You know?
Right, because I mean, did y'all quit y'all's jobs and then have like,
yeah. We all don't have full-time jobs. We all, you know,
like temp jobs and shit.
Temp work,
yeah, part-time jobs.
Especially when you have like 4 months off coming off of a tour. You know, you really can't dedicate yourself fully to a job. You know, you kind of got to keep it temp.
So how does y'all's families like feel about y'all being out and about? And
I mean, overall, I think I don't know about you guys, but my family, I mean, I'm sure they wish I could just settle down and be a teacher and get married and have kids, you know.
Have kids.
My parents are more like, do what you want, you know, like they're pushing me on having kids, you know. Me and Rose have been together for fucking 10 years already, so fucking
just as long as me and my wife.
Yeah.
I think it was like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then every like August or every time we have an anniversary, I always text Richie. I'm like, thank you, Richie, for taking me out, dragging me out to this fucking bar.
We went to some random. Oh, it wasn't a random. It was a bar that some of our friends would frequent, but we went. We're like, fuck it, let's go.
Well, I didn't even want to go, but Richie dragged me out. He was like, let's just go. Let's just go do it. And I was like, all right.
This is what friends are for, right?
So, yeah.
But yeah, and family is really supportive about it. They just want to see me happy, you know. The hard part is the relationship, man.
Yeah. So, I mean, do y'all have girlfriends? I mean, you have Rose and Alvarao.
Yeah, for sure. That's
Single
That's always been tough.
Chrisruptive, single, ready to mingle. Jose, he's not here.
Ladies,
single, ready to mingle.
Single. You want my number? Just hit up.
Well, after a nice nap, you'll be ready to mingle.
Yeah, after Jose's snap, he'll be ready to mingle. Yeah, that's why he's not here, motherfucker.
Is it really napping?
Yeah, we had a fucking. No one really got much sleep last night.
Oh, wait, because y'all just came back from Laredo, right?
Yeah.
So, did y'all drive in last night or this morning?
This morning. Yeah, but we didn't get much sleep.
We drank a lot though.
A lot of water.
A lot of water.
Shut up.
Yeah, for real. It was an
We're like too hydrated. It's like
we thought it was gonna be there, you know, some beers, but no, it's just a lot of water.
Shut up. There was no beer.
A bunch of dudes drinking water.
Yeah.
I think we all had like a pitcher each.
Yeah.
Of water. No ice. It was like straight.
You know, one
not
of
on the
those big
rocks.
plastic pitchers you do Kool-Aid in.
Yeah.
One of those. Man.
I mean, no, we party.
But yeah,
But last night was.
it was weird.
Yeah.
It was weird to say the least, man. It was cool, but it was weird.
So y'all's your next tour, when does that begin?
This May 19th.
19th is
19th.
a
Okay,
tour kickoff, yeah.
so the release of y'all's EP, y'all are fucking hitting the road.
19th, an EP kickoff, tour kickoff.
Damn, dude. And so y'all are doing like the Southwest again. No more New York. How was that in New York? I was playing in New York and
What was the theater that we played there?
Gramercy.
Gramercy. Man, that place was fucking awesome. Yeah. Man, yeah.
like does that feel like again surreal? Like having
very, man.
to pinch yourselves.
What's trippy is like since the past two tours is first one was Brujeria, Cattle Decapitation. Second one was Brujeria and Casualties. But you know, like a Casualties tour with Brujeria was more, you know, right up our alley. But with the Cattle Decap, you know, they're both metal bands. Yeah, so it was kind of like the Gramercy, man. It was cool because when we played, there was an opening band and they were all fucking, you know, moshing, fucking tearing each other up. But we went on. At first, they were a little weary about what the fuck, who we were or whatever.
This guy walks on stage
with
like, an accordion.
Yeah. The fucking cowboy hat, what the fuck do you think he is?
fucking
New York, bitch! No, when we get there, midway through our
So
set...
how do you break that? Yeah, how do you...
Yeah, midway through our set, man, like, everyone's just fucking hand in hand, fucking dancing in a fucking circle. That for me, that was like, oh, shit.
Metalheads, man.
Yeah.
And you know how hardcore they are, man.
Cattle Decapitation fans and Brujeria fans together and just fucking hand in hand dancing around, like, arm in arm, I'm sorry. No.
Dude, that's pretty good.
Instead of a mosh pit, that's what it was, like a huge circle,
Just
just
a big old
dancing around.
circle.
Yeah, man, that's what it was. That was fucking badass.
Big huge smiles on their faces, man. Like,
Yeah.
Are you serious?
yeah.
Yeah, no
Get
bullshit.
metalheads to smile, man.
That was fucking crazy, man. I was like, oh shit, not only are we playing here, but fucking A, we fucking...
And then everybody's smiling at me.
Yeah, we know. Everybody's smiling at me. Oh, fuck. It's just, you converted those metalheads into fans of ours, you know? That's crazy.
Cowboys from hell.
Yeah.
So-
Callejeros.
Oh yeah, that is the Callejeros from...
Callejeros.
So let's talk about Callejeros. So what's the Callejeros?
Callejeros de San Antonio.
What is that? It's the three. Or is it four guys? Or is it the same?
We done 4 and 3. But it's just cover songs, honestly.
It's a way to keep our chops up
Yeah.
while we're off, you know?
So
Make money.
who came up with the idea to do those cards, like a music card kind of thing, like where you go and, because I mean you guys came over to my mother-in-law's house and
Oh yeah, the serenade.
yeah, like the greeting card, but like a serenading thing.
Yeah.
Who came up with that idea? Was that just like a group effort?
Yeah, he was doing it originally with this other guy, Jose.
Yeah. I mean, it's just really, I love.
I mean, because it was cool. It's
I
a
love that
cool
tradition,
concept.
man.
And and no one does that anymore. Because I mean, if you want to get like mariachis, like mariachis are cool, but they don't have like a that kind of like background.
No. Yeah, it's just. I guess it's a different feeling, you know. Everyone's used to having mariachis play, but no one really does this.
But then at the same time, you guys can mix it up and throw in like a little bit of like a punk rock kind of thing, right? Didn't you do like a I Want to Be Sedated or something
yeah,
like that?
we're working on that.
Yeah. But I mean, like you can do shit like that, but like still mix it in. Like you guys want to hear a little bit? Cool. We'll play that for your mom, but then on the side,
play that for your mom.
Yeah, we'll just play it for your mom. But then,
take her on a date.
Fucking Chris.
Chris out there. I play drums.
That's what he says too.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah, I play drums.
So don't talk to me.
No, man. The idea of the serenade, Alvaro asked me to do it. I was like, fuck yeah, man. Not only that, it's just at first, to be honest, like I was a little nervous because I never really just one person, play for one person.
Because that's
way different.
That's way more nervous.
No, but the reaction is it's a lot better, It's more personal.
It's personal for sure.
And instead of making people like, get excited and want to jump or mosh or whatever,
it's like you're bringing like tears and joy.
It's a whole different.
Everybody at our house, they're like, fuck. Like, do you know these guys? I'm like, yeah, I know that guy. I kind of know that guy. And they're like, wow, that is so fucking awesome. Like, they're just excited.
Yeah,
I'm like, it's a great concept, man. And I hope no one else does it so you guys can keep fucking doing it. You know what I mean? But
there are actually some other groups in San Antonio. My favorite one is Los Diferentes del Norte, and they play at Siete Mares. I highly recommend their micheladas there.
Yeah, they're delicious. Man.
Best michelada in town.
Yeah, I love micheladas. He told me about it after we did our serenade. He's like, yeah, we're going after there for celebration. Like, it was the best michelada I ever had.
So Los Diferentes, these guys come, with a upright bass, tololoche, bajo sexto, and accordion, and they'll come and play a song for you at your table, for $10 a song, and I love it, man. Like, if I had $1 million, I'd go there and have lunch every day, and they'd be there serenading me. I love it.
Continue.
Those guys, like they all switch instruments,
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
So why don't you pick up accordion, and then you already know how to play bass, and like everybody needs to catch up to you.
Your accordion playing?
It's I don't know. Those guys are so good. They're older cats, They've been doing it for forever, and they sound so good. Their singing is perfect, spot on. They're fantastic, and I guess they inspired me to want to do that because I just love that tradition. I think it sounds beautiful, and I kind of wanted, to try it out, myself, and I'm glad that.
I think it was pretty fucking successful. I liked it, man.
It was fun, yeah. I had a great time doing that. It was stressful, running place to place, making sure you're on time.
Right, you're like
from across from one side of town to the other side.
And that's why you just base it on like, hey, we're only doing
410 with the 410.
Yeah. But you're like trying to go to 604 and trying to do all that shit.
But I enjoyed that a lot, man. I really did.
I remember doing a serenade for Richie's grandmother.
Oh yeah.
That was my favorite.
I heard about that one.
Oh man. You know her? Have you met her?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's the sweetest little lady. Oh my God,
She loves to party.
Yeah.
she was always drinking, right?
Yeah, man, I know. We showed up. They had tall boys. Everyone had tall boys there.
Your dad's mom, right?
Yeah. They were like there. Like I think we did it at noon and shit too. Everyone was just fucking drinking.
You're like, hey, did y'all just have barbacoa? You're like, yeah, we did.
She made us breakfast and everything after. Jose tore up her restaurant.
Oh man, what a jerk!
No,
that's him. He has to release.
Let's not talk about that.
He's gonna be so mad when he hears this.
Let's not talk about that.
I gotta take a break. Let me go pee.
All right.
Among the city lights, the feeling's right, and I'm
the feeling's true, but I long to be with you. Cause I'm tough and I'm strong, but without you not for long. From your lips I can't stay far away. It's getting late and I can't think straight, cause I just can't wait, cause I anticipate all the moves you make. Yeah, you make me detonate. Cause I'm tough and I'm strong, but without you not for long. From your lips I can't stay far away. Otra vez, como después, who knows when I'll be back again. I'll call it right, please don't fight, I'll be missing you tonight. Cause I'm tough and I'm strong, but without you not for long. From your lips, I can't stay far away.
It's me, Alex, host of the FSTAX podcast. I just wanted to take a moment in the middle of this wonderful episode and say thank you for tuning in. I know it's old school, right? But it's true. There are literally thousands of podcasts out there, and you could be listening to any one of them at this moment, but you aren't. You chose this one, and I'm truly grateful, so thank you, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And if you enjoy what's being played in your ears this far, why keep it to yourself? You gotta spread the word! If you have a few seconds, please take a moment to rate the show and write a little whimsical review about it. Or you know what, maybe you hate the show, but just know I don't hate you, I love you. I love you very, 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 very much. But you don't have to take my word for it. Yes, another old school phrase.
Hey there, Randy Jason Sklar here, and you are listening to us on the podcast Finding Stacks.
Hey, this is Bill Watterson, and you're listening to Finding Stacks. And if you're us, then what the hell's wrong with you? And how the fuck did you get this fucking message?
Be sure to follow the show on Twitter and Instagram under the name @FindingStacks. Or if you really want to get saucy, email me any sorts of complaints, concerns, praises, rants, what have yous, to findingstacks@gmail.com. And for additional content, you can visit www.findingstacks.com. Now go on, enjoy the show. So what do you hope to accomplish being in Pinata, and what are your goals with it? I mean, I know it's kind of like a general thing, but I mean, a lot of bands like want to set out to do like play big venues, or a lot of bands just want to fucking make music for their friends. I mean, you can go kind of either or. Maybe you want to do both. I don't know. But your intentions, just personally, between like you go first, Alvarao.
Man, I think about this a lot, man. But I think honestly, it's just spending my life traveling around the world, you know, living the life of a pirate's life. Being in a band is like being a pirate. on tour.
It kind of is, right?
Sometimes you walk away with lots of treasure. We're having
a lot of booty.
Free beer. Free beer. You're like, oh yeah.
Having water, cases of water.
After party.
Yeah, a bunch of Ozarka bottles.
Yeah.
All like.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's mostly what we walk away with is water.
It's fun, man. I like, especially for me, it's like, it's the challenge, man. It's the music industry is so big, you know. There's so much music out there.
It's pretty vast,
A
yeah.
lot of new stuff always coming in.
And you know, I like the idea of, you know, somebody coming from very humble beginnings, from just, you know,
Making it bigger.
yeah, you know, I like that idea. I love playing music. There's nothing that I love more in life than playing music in front of people and making them go crazy or feel some, you know, really sweet emotion, like one way or another. That's what I love to do, anyways. So why not, you know, do that for as a job, you know?
Yeah.
You know,
That's gonna be a pretty good job where it's like really not your job. It's like something that you love doing.
Yeah, it's really the ultimate goal, man. Is making a comfortable living doing something that you love, you know. And right now the band's growing, so I mean we're not really that comfortable. You know.
honestly, I'll tell you this. People like think like, oh man, like you have your own beer, you've been in a movie,
Yeah,
you get to tour with all these bands.
They live in the life.
They think like you're making a lot of money, and we're actually like, we really don't. We make less than a person working a regular full-time job.
You make just enough to pay your bills, man. If you're lucky. Like
If you're lucky.
We're you know, we're very grateful that you know we're doing pretty okay as far as like how much we get paid for shows and the tours and everything, and that's great. But honestly, when you know you got to pay for all your bills, for the van repairs, for you know
Yeah, because didn't something just happen like with your van when you were driving to Dallas?
Yeah, something happens all the time.
Well, I think we might have a transmission leak. So yeah, it was knocking for a while. I was telling him because he went to the Dallas show.
Yeah, it was a.
Yeah, it was scary. We almost didn't make it.
Yeah, we really didn't. We had to stop and put some transmission fluid in it, but there's always something. Like the last run we did in California, where our alternator fucking died out on us.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, there was a tropical storm coming through. Where was it? Where were we at? In Seattle or Portland?
Yeah, we're around that area.
Portland. We were driving from Portland to California, and then
So did y'all drove the PCH or whatever it's called? The Pacific Coast Highway?
Yeah.
is that what it was?
We've done it, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, once you go from Washington, you just drive all the way down.
I don't know.
It's
It
that
was
fancy
raining. It
road,
was
like-
fucking.
Oh, so if it's
it was
raining,
bad.
you
It was
can't enjoy
really bad.
it.
It was fucking windy. It was very dangerous, man. But luckily we were able to find a spot. Like Jose actually, we looked it up and found a spot on the way in between. And we just stayed in front.
Was it at the Bates Motel?
No,
They wouldn't be here.
fortunately.
Right, yeah.
Fortunately.
But, okay, so
No.
I'm sorry. I feel like I cut you off. but-
It's an adventure, man. I mean, it's more like a lifestyle, honestly. Lifestyle choice, too, in a way.
It has to be like you have to go, like you have to dive all the way
All in or not all?
Yeah.
right? Because if you feel like
Absolutely.
if you just like, well, I still kind of got my job or I still got this other thing, and like
Yeah.
you feel like you're not
Yeah.
putting your heart into it.
If you care more about
Right.
your job, that that's
Well, I mean, technically you don't care about your job. You care about supporting whatever it is
yeah.
that you got going on,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's really where you're at, you know.
So you have to have supportive girlfriends,
Yeah.
fiancés, or whatever. Yeah,
Rose is
stuff
very
like that.
supportive of everything I do. It's just hard.
I mean, it has to be hard. I mean, I get fucking choked up leaving for fucking 3 days, and you guys leave for
A month.
a month and a half, stuff like that. I mean, a lot of FaceTime.
A lot of FaceTiming,
Shit.
texting,
Man, I can
arguing,
FaceTime my chick
arguing.
Right? I mean,
trying to communicate and say it wasn't. I just forgot.
All right,
I'm sorry.
do not read tone through my text message, please.
Yeah, please, yeah.
Please
that's the
do
hard
not.
part, yeah.
I mean, that's gonna be fucking tough, man. I mean, I commend you guys.
I mean, sometimes like your girlfriend will call you or text you while you're on the road, and then you're busy fucking loading shit up, and
But they don't know that.
You get that text, you see it, you want to reply, but you fucking, oh shit, I gotta load up. You put your phone away.
Well, turn off your read.
You put your phone away. You put your phone away. You go. You get to the hotel, and then you forget to reply, and then the next morning it's an argument. You know?
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's fucking rough.
I hear you, man.
That's exactly what I.
Oh yeah.
A friend calling me. I'll call you over here in the morning. All right. I'll give you a call back. Like I was trying to sleep. I'm like, no, and my phone died. You know? It's like, okay, won't call her back. No, she's busy.
Oh, she's not answering now?
Yeah. Or she's like, oh, we keep missing each other's calls. Like, well,
We do it back and forth. It's a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it kind of sounds like. But then you gotta, like, it wouldn't last if you don't have supportive
No, yeah, for sure.
relationships and shit like that.
Yeah. 'Cause you're always tired, you know, like after a gig or whatever, or a show.
You just want to shower if you can. If not, then just fucking pass out wherever you're sleeping. A lot of this past tour, we did a lot of sleeping in the van too, so it's really not fucking.
So y'all don't get set up with like rooms or anything like that? Like,
We do
Sometimes.
And it's nice, especially when we get the nicer rooms. Oh my god, like it's great.
We live off
Amazing.
continental breakfast on the road.
yeah, dude. So you guys
start stashing,
So you guys go like on the
bagels
like
and
early in the
Take
morning.
several apples.
Like at 6, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like at 7 in the morning, you're like, I'm gonna be down at the fucking breakfast.
Yeah.
Right? You get a
Drink
bunch
as
of sauce.
take as much coffee as you can
So,
drink.
but are y'all not? Yeah, exactly. But are y'all not sick of like waffles and shit? Right? There's like waffles.
No, well, there's fruit. They have boiled eggs, yogurt.
Oh yeah.
The good stuff, oatmeal. Sometimes they'll have a hot breakfast. So that's
The life of a pirate. So Richie, what's your goal with the band? I asked Alvarao.
Like I said, man, just living a comfortable life. Doing what you love. I mean, meeting new people, making new friends. That's always a good thing, I mean, it builds who you are,
Yeah.
The adversity builds character, but I don't know. For me, it's just to enjoy my life as much as I possibly can and doing what I love.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, I've known you for a long time, and I've known you since you started playing bass.
Been balls deep in it since.
Yeah, and and I've always known like there's some people that are like play guitar or play bass or accordion or whatever, and they just play it, and like they're okay. But like, there's some people that like get progressively better as they grow older, and that's what I've known for you. Like every time that
like
people get better. Like
I started playing. Remember when we started jamming? It was guitar. I was playing guitar, and then I switched over. I started teaching you bass.
You switched, and then we switched.
Yeah, and then we switched back, and then bass kind of always stuck with me, and then I started getting into psychobilly, rockabilly, and that's why I picked up upright bass. It's like, oh hell yeah. And then that's when I joined. I was looking for don't
go into this story.
No, I'm gonna.
Oh man, come on.
Does everybody want to hear this story?
Yes.
I heard him say no.
Here's the cheese. Here's the cheese. Here comes the
It's not even
cheese.
that big of a cheese,
Nah, it's not the cheese. No, but back when when I bought my upright bass and I started learning upright, I was looking for a band, to start playing with because I was comfortable enough to. All right, cool. I'll just start doing something.
Like you can throw down.
Yeah. And so I was searching Craigslist, MySpace. That was MySpace days.
For those kids out there, MySpace is like Facebook, but for older cats.
And you can put music, right?
Yeah.
You can personalize,
customize
everything. It was
amazing.
It was better than Facebook.
Yes.
It kind of was, right?
It was, man.
It was. So why isn't it still around? I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
No, but
What happened, Tom? You sold out? Yeah.
sell out.
Oh yeah, right. Isn't he like your friend or something? Like you
he's
automatically
everybody's
like
friend, yeah.
Everybody's first friend. Yeah.
First
Everybody
fake
knows
friend.
Tom.
My first fake
Only the
friend.
older cats.
Fucking asshole. No, but
Never replied to my messages.
I was looking for a band, right? And I found the ad. It was like describe the band, It didn't have the name of the band.
Oh really?
And then I replied back, and that's when I was like, oh yeah, this is the band, blah blah blah. I was like, oh shit, all right. And me and Alvarao were shooting messages back and forth.
I don't believe this. I don't recall this at all.
You do. And anyways, he was.
But
he was
that's
like,
clever, right? To not put the band, because then you would just get a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Well, no, the band was just starting off. Like, we didn't have any members at all.
No, actually, no. This was the second rendition of the band.
Okay.
It was at that point.
What do you mean second rendition? You mean like?
Well, different members. Another member had dropped out, and they were looking for a bass player. And so I hit up Alvaro. I was like, hey man, I play upright, blah blah blah. He's like, oh man, I've been wanting to incorporate upright bass in the band, blah blah blah. Just try it out. And he's like, you play bass, the electric? I was like, yeah, I do them both. He's like, all right, cool, let's try it out. We set up a day. They were gonna be practicing. I didn't make it. I flaked out because I don't know. It was something. I don't know. I wasn't confident in myself.
Did you really fucking flake out?
Yeah, I did.
You heard it here.
Twice.
You heard it here.
I remember you flaked out on one of our shows.
No, I didn't.
At Sam's Burger Joint.
I didn't show up?
Yeah, you didn't show up.
I remember that.
And then Jay and Luis.
Oh. It wasn't at Sam's Burger. It was a different. Why are you gonna bring up bullshit, Alex?
I'm just saying, like, that's not the first time he's fucking flaked out. That's all I'm saying.
What kind of a podcast are you running, sir?
I'm trying to get the flakes out.
You're getting all the cheese.
Surprise, you're on Flake Finders.
Flake Defenders. Okay, so
it's not finding stacks, it's finding
so
flakes.
He invited me out to a show that they were going to be playing. He's like, come out, man, we're going to be out there. Let's have a drink, let's talk. And I flaked out again. And then after that, I don't know, man. They ended up finding another bass player. I ended up just continuing playing upright, trying to progress. And then that's when I found the Hairs not too long after that. I started playing with them.
So let me ask you a question. So why the flaking? Like, you said because...
I just wasn't confident in myself, man. I don't know. I deal with a lot of, I don't know, self-conscious kind of fucking feelings,
But you're a good player. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't fucking talk about this shit, man. I've had a few beers,
get it all out. Get it all
I'm giving you the cheese.
These wild girls don't want to right there after a few beers.
Richie
Brown.
Alright, I'm done talking.
No, but that,
this is why I'm so. This is why. This is people like you.
You guys. Yeah, all my friends. Oh, you put me like in the media. You're like, you fucker. No, I mean, it's just.
No, man. No, I don't know.
You've always been good. I mean.
I was just always like meeting new people. I guess I have a hard time doing. I used to, man. More recently.
Well, yeah, because now you fucking sing and you go out and play on.
Yeah, like I said, that
big venues. Like, do you guys get nervous on?
Yes. When you're playing a fucking packed, sold-out show with Brujeria and the Casualties, you kind of have to. It's there,
Oh yeah.
There's some kind of nerve there, but you got to push that. I don't know. For me, I try to direct that energy into more of a positive direction.
You're nervous, Alvaro?
Yeah, all the time. Big shows, little shows. Last night we played in Laredo, and the crowd wasn't that big. I guess Cinco de Mayo, everybody was out doing other things.
Yeah.
It wasn't as big as we were hoping, but it was still a good crowd. But that to me is actually a little more scarier because there's even more pressure,
you have to get that small crowd involved,
It's harder to turn on a small crowd. I don't know.
Yeah, because everybody's influenced by others around them.
Yeah, everybody's
so if there's like hundreds of people and they're like, yeah, I'm into it, you're like, oh, well, obviously this is
there's
good.
Several people like no one fucking cares.
So like you feel like the critiquing is a little bit more.
It's like everybody feeds off of each other,
Right, exactly.
So if there's no energy, it's like you can't work with it.
Yeah, but it's a small crowd. A lot of people are scared to be the first ones to go up front.
Go out front and skank.
Yeah, to go up front and express how they're feeling,
And Laredo's
just gotta push them.
Laredo's crazy. Like
you gotta offer them free beers.
Yeah.
Well, you guys don't have that anymore.
Drink them all.
But that's good though, right? Because like, if you get nervous, that means you still kind of care, right? Because like you want to be able, like you want to put your best foot forward, and you want to be able to, right? I mean that's at least how I feel.
Yeah.
It's mostly like a mental game, It's when you get on stage, it's like you're not yourself no more. That's how I always feel. Like there's something that like overtakes you.
Hey, that's deep, dude.
Yeah. Seriously, he's like, shit, I can't even do this in practice, you know?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I mean, there's all eyes are on you, and you know, like you said, you're not you anymore. You're part of Pinata Protest, right? I mean,
I think too, man. Honestly, I think everybody in the band, we're all like innately just very shy people. Well, except for Jose.
Yeah, he's a more outspoken.
He's outgoing,
extrovert.
but I mean, he is too, actually. But for the most part, yeah, we're all quiet people, unless we're drunk. But
right.
Yeah.
So, how many, you want need some more beers?
You know how I am when I'm drunk.
Yeah, no. Dodge one.
He'll tell us more stories.
Yeah, no, fuck out of here.
what is the message we're saying throughout this whole interview?
I'm trying to get y'all
Yeah, the
drunk.
protest loves getting drunk.
All right,
No,
we're
I'm
gonna
try-
get to that point. Yeah.
No, we're here already.
Oh, we're making up for last night.
That's what I'm saying. So that was actually perfect that you guys just drank water all night.
Yeah, that's what Diego was saying on the way here. He's like, guys, I am so hydrated. He's like, guys, I am so hydrated. I need to dehydrate myself.
Somehow. All right, time to die. A little.
Time to kill myself.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a lot of
Because I was supposed to die a little yesterday, well, like halfway.
halfways.
All right,
I was brought back to life a little too much yesterday with water.
replenished. All right, so if y'all had to see one dream concert or show, whatever, 3 bands, whether
3? Why 3, Alex?
I want 3. I mean, or you could do 4 if you want to do 4.
No. 3.
But 3 bands, I think, is a pretty solid number. I want to do an all-star cast to where you can do Living or Dead, or that are still together, or maybe a reunion, and then a one they're still a band together now. So basically, two shows that you would want to see. So like you could be like Jimi Hendrix, Nirvana, and the Beatles all at one show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So give me.
I have to
Give
think
me
about
that. Give me okay.
Yeah,
Then we'll,
it'd be badass to see Johnny Cash live, man.
Ooh, Johnny Cash.
Yeah, Johnny Cash.
A Johnny Cash show, man.
That's me right
okay,
there.
but you got to give who's opening up, who's the middle act.
No. Oh, middle. Okay.
Who's doing merch?
Diego.
Diego's doing merch.
Yeah, I'm good at that. You know?
He's good at it. He fucking holds it down. Diego holds it down for us.
I gotta
We-
hold
we-
down
y'all-
the band
do y'all have
together, too.
koozies?
No,
I gotta
no.
slap
You want
everybody.
koozies? I was gonna.
I have
I want a
nothing.
koozie.
We have bandanas, but they're stupid. Oh shit! Sorry.
No, they're bad.
They're great.
They're stupidly badass.
Well, it's just they're small. They're too small.
That's what she said.
They're like for like a Chihuahua size.
Yeah, Chihuahua size bandana. That's okay. That's good.
Yeah.
That's
Or
good.
is
We
it
don't
for-
just think
is it
about
more
like
for
humans.
biceps?
For
We
dogs.
think about like your Chihuahuas at home too.
Oh, nice.
That's what I ordered, man.
Every Pinata Protest fan has to have a Chihuahua.
I don't have. I have a Yorkie. That's kind of like the
That's close
opposite.
enough. That's close
Right,
enough.
it's a little dog.
It's a little. He loves little dogs.
Just
love
give him a
little dog.
taco like to carry around.
Give him a
That's
taco.
So what's a show? A lineup. Let's get some lineups.
Say like a Johnny Cash. Man, it'd be a funky lineup though.
Well, I mean, hey, this is yours. This is
I mean, NoFX. I can see NoFX, and they're still alive. They're still playing shows.
okay.
I'd much rather have like people who aren't alive. So I'm just trying to think.
Okay. Diego, what about you, Diego?
I think Johnny Cash.
So they're the headliners.
Johnny Cash would be the headliner. Yeah.
Johnny Cash should be the headliners.
Well, it's like I'm all around. It's like
It's hard. Yeah, you don't want to mix Johnny Cash with
No, but
you know what my
yeah.
dream concert is. All right, have 3 main big like artists
Okay.
that I want to see. One plays one song, then another band goes on, like just like
Back and
oh, there's a back and forth. There's gonna be 3 stages and just like
And just you in the middle.
Yeah, just me in the middle, like screw everybody. I bought all
he's wearing like a tuxedo shirt, right? Wearing a tuxedo shirt, just all just jamming out.
I really want to see Willie Dixon fucking play bass.
Who?
Willie Dixon,
Who's that?
upright bass player. He played fucking play with that blues musician. God damn it. Fucking shot a blank. Willie Dixon though, he was an upright bass player, fucking phenomenal upright bass player. He's got check out this one video, man. It's called Slapology. You see that, you're like, holy fuck. He was like way before his time.
I'll do it.
All right, I got him. Okay.
Do it.
We used to play. I played with a Howlin' Wolf, no? Roy Dixon, Howlin' Wolf.
All right. So opening up would be
There we go.
Ramon Ayala.
Yeah.
So you know if that's the warm up act.
You know it's gonna get good.
You know.
The Mosquito, what is it, right?
Yeah.
I know that.
I know that song.
Nirvana in the middle. And Los Tigres del Norte headlining. Man, I've seen them before, man. Every time I go see them, I cry, man. I cry.
Why is that?
Because I just know their songs by heart. And you hear them, it's like you're reliving your childhood. You know, and they're such an important band for people like us, you know, growing up Mexican American, you know, so important. And I have a lot of fond memories with that band as well. Plus, great music, you know, of course, great music, you know, timeless melodies.
Hold on. Time for a selfie.
Doing a selfie here.
Get in there, Diego. What the fuck? Got it. Sorry. Timeless memories.
Yeah. And doing merch would be
Yeah, he's going extra. Who's the manager?
oh my god, Diego.
Alright, we gotta go.
Just kidding. Who's doing the merch?
You gotta go Diego, man.
Danzig.
He's right next to
Oh, nice, dude.
I don't know.
Arnold. I'd say Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yo, it's my dream, motherfucker.
You want a large?
You puny boy. You want to
Yeah, you beauty. Nah, you want a medium.
You look more like a medium. We got girls. Get to the back of the line. Get to the back of the line. Get down. Get to the chopper.
Get down and get to the chopper. I mean, back of the line. Why he always mixes it up?
Yes.
He always forgets. He's like, not chopper. Sorry. And he just talks regular. I meant end of the line, sir. But seriously, end of the line.
Or what do you? Maybe he would be the bouncer, man. I mean,
Right. I mean, he could be a bouncer, too.
Mr. Bouncer.
Him and Butterbean. You remember Butterbean?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, that guy would always take an ass beating.
That's what I'm saying. Those two dudes at this concert. I think the one concert that was going to happen that didn't happen that me and Richie bought tickets to would have been mine.
Beastie Boys.
And Green Day was.
Oh no, it was at the drive-in.
Was it? Oh, it was at the drive-in. At the drive-in, Beastie Boys and
it was
Rage Against the Machine. That would have been.
I seen him at the last.
The Prophets of Rage.
No. LA Rising.
Where?
LA Rising in LA.
Oh yeah. Was it a festival?
Yeah.
Was it recent or?
No, that was like from years back.
Yeah, man.
But you remember that?
Yeah,
we
They're
bought
actually coming back.
Someone was injured. Who was injured?
Mike D.
Oh yeah.
He broke his collarbone, so we couldn't play drums and like.
And then that
two of their songs.
Yeah,
I'm like, who gives a fuck? Wait, have someone else fucking play.
That would have been a bad show.
That would have been like as far as like a recent like bands having to see Beastie Boys, Rage Against the Machine, and At the Drive-In, all in one.
At the Drive-In, they have a new album coming out.
Yeah, that looks good. But instead we ended up seeing Deftones and Incubus.
Oh yeah.
Which I mean.
Yeah, they instead of
Park's coming through.
Linkin Park. I take back everything I just said.
Linkin Park.
It'll be Linkin Park opening. Linkin Park. Direct support and Linkin Park.
Alvarao loves Linkin Park.
Are you serious?
I just like one song, man.
Hey, one song is all
I
it
love
takes.
every album.
Okay. Then I'm gonna. That's your guilty pleasure.
That's where I gotta go, guys.
I'm not. Hey, I don't feel guilty about it. I'm proud of it, man.
That's right. High five.
Alvarao Del Norte loves Linkin Park. You heard it right here.
Diego Reyes,
Are you talking about old Linkin Park or the new one? You're like all of it.
Yeah, man. What are you talking about?
Hey, they actually like musically inclined. Like, dude, they're fucking great.
Okay.
I like.
I don't know. I just like that one song. I don't even know what it's called, honestly, but
I think Richie.
But in the end, it doesn't even matter, you know.
in the end, it really doesn't matter.
Oh wait, is that the song?
In the end, no matter.
That's how you.
We should do. Hey, we should cover one of their songs.
I know.
You know how funny that'd be to do that? Like, that'd be fucking awesome.
Okay, when Richie gets back, we'll tell him. Richie, decided.
We have decided.
Everybody
here.
We're gonna cover
the Linkin Park song. Hey, but you should also tell him is that you need to cover a. Maybe if you don't, it doesn't matter. But cover a Fall Out Boy song.
Fall Out Boy?
Yeah, just tell him that. Even though if you don't want to, I don't care.
Honestly, I've never even heard one of their songs, man. I'm like so out of touch with like new music.
Well, I mean, I don't think they're new, but
even like whatever year they came out, like Linkin Park was it. Like that was it for me, man.
Well, no, because like every time I'd go to his house or like he'd be like, "What are you working on?" I'm like, "Oh, I'll be working on this," and like I play like a Fall Out Boy riff, and he'd be like, "Get the fuck out of my house." I'm like, "No, dude, it's cool." So you gotta do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. But
what's the thing? You gotta accept everybody's, music
influences.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll learn a thing or two from them.
Who writes the majority of the songs?
Oh, they all do.
Everybody does?
Yeah. They all put in their part, then they all bring it in all together. I've watched all the documentaries, everything.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I'm a big fucking Linkin Park fan.
No, not Linkin Park, you weirdo.
Oh, everybody in the band. Okay, all right.
I'm talking about Pinata.
I think that's the same concept like that works with like every band. Everybody brings their own, idea. Let's see if this works. See if it fits.
No, we totally do. Yeah. I mean,
it's a group effort.
Yeah. I mean, I do most of the guitar riffs, the basic stuff. I do lyrics, but I bring it to the band and.
So which comes first, the lyrics or the
melody? The melody is always first. Lyrics always last because
it's kind of hard, right? To try to write like around a certain word or a catchphrase, like a verse.
Yeah.
Or something, right? It's kind of difficult to do that. I mean, it could happen. There's
different ways. I mean, everybody's really different. I have my own ways, and it works for me, I think. But I guess for me, the way it works is like once all the music is done, like pretty much laid down, and the melody's there, like the singing melody. Then after that, it's like, okay, what does this song sound like it's saying? What does it want to say?
The feel to it, like the emotions coming out.
Right.
Yeah, and to me that's how I like to work it. Because I like the music to complement the lyrics, or sometimes vice versa. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, the music sounds really hard. Maybe I want the lyrics to be really totally opposite of that.
Yeah, do an opposite thing.
So you can you can work it that way too. But that's the way I do it.
So I mean, how was the recording process for this last EP? How long did it take?
Oh man, we actually do have a full-length album. We're gonna release our EP this month. Later this year, we're gonna release the full thing. The whole thing we did it in 3 days, really fast.
Dude, that's fucking fast.
10 songs. I mean, everybody was hustling, and
So are those 4 songs from the EP? Are they gonna be on the?
Yeah. We just wanted something to release first. As early as possible, and also too, like we're kind of like in the middle of seeing if any label would be interested in picking it up. But it's kind of one of those things. Like nowadays, you don't really need a label anymore.
Yeah, it's really not all that important. I mean, it helps.
Sure.
But
DIY now.
Yeah.
It really is, right?
We felt like unless we found some great label that would, that we felt comfortable with, that the deal looked pretty good, hey, well, let's try that out, more opportunities. But if not, hey, let's do it ourselves, And I think, honestly, all of us were kind of leaning towards that, DIY style, man. Because there's a lot of bands right now that are doing that anyways. And it's, there's not a lot of money in music nowadays.
It's more about the merch, right?
Sure, yeah, merch is really, really helpful, unfortunately. Which really sucks, man. For real. Can you imagine you're a painter and you don't make actual money off of your paintings? You have to sell your merch, your t-shirts with maybe a print of your painting.
Yeah, on a shirt.
It's kind of ridiculous. Like, it shouldn't be like that. But unfortunately, And that's
the society we live in nowadays.
You know,
it's a shitty time to make music, but I mean, more people have the opportunity to hear it though than ever before.
Sure,
I mean that's the one upside to it.
You're absolutely right. Yeah, no, that's a great thing. You know, too. You're right. You know, with YouTube, especially, or any Pandora, whatever. You know, I've discovered so many great, amazing bands I would have never probably ran into if it wasn't for like YouTube, Pandora. I love them. You know, for that. You know, amazing.
No, because before it used to be magazines or just going to your local CD store or record store.
And usually you stuck to your genre too because of that.
Right, and so that's why it kind of hinders your opportunity to grow as a musician.
Yeah.
And just in general.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah.
But now we have the opportunity to be all.
She just walked up with 4 tall boys of water.
There's 3. But
where's your dude?
They got it coming. They ate it from the back.
Can't count.
We're drinking them all, man. We're drinking them all. Look at all these fucking. Look at all these.
Look at this, dude. This is crazy. So I was just asking Alvarao about the recording process and like how long it took. So you guys are going to be doing a 4-song EP, comes out on the May 19th, and then the 10 songs. When is that? When do you
hoping to release?
When do you guys anticipate that coming out?
Actually, September. September.
Yeah, definitely before we kick off in October.
What, you have another tour in October?
Yeah.
With Brujeria and Voodoo Glow Skulls.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, man.
Third leg of the tour with them.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
So what part of the States, are you guys going overseas anytime soon? Or?
Well, we have there's talks, negotiations. There are talks about that, definitely.
Still like up in the air though.
Yeah, we are gonna, we're planning some stuff coming up in deeper Mexico, in Monterrey and Mexico City, DF.
July?
I've been to Monterrey.
July-ish?
Yeah.
One time.
Nothing 100% yet, but we definitely want to get out of the U.S., man. I mean, the U.S. is great, you know, it's a big, huge country, there's a lot of diversity, but really not, you know.
Right, yeah, because I mean, there's not that this genre of music is not, you know, I mean, I like it, but a lot of people aren't open to fucking change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're used to the Katy Perry's and Bruno Mars and shit like that. And so how do you guys keep like motivated to keep going, knowing that there are like big ass bands out there like they can sell out amphitheaters and shit like that? And
no, you just don't really focus on that. You know, focus on the ultimate goal of doing what you want to do.
Right.
I mean, you see all their success, and that's really more of a drive for you. You know, like if they can do it, like you said before, like if they can do it, why can't we?
Right. Because I've asked you, I was like, so just personally, so if I listen to your music on Apple Music, does it do anything for y'all? And you're like, I mean,
pennies.
You're like, it kind of doesn't really, you know. And then you're like, it really helps people that are like Beyonce's and Britney Spears.
Even them, like they don't really get. I mean, I'm sure with all the plays that they get, but it's still a fraction of what they should be getting.
So here's my next question. So why release it on there?
Just because that's how everything's going nowadays, you know. That's the next platform. But I mean, a lot of people still buy, the hard copies. You know, they still want that physical copy in their hand.
I like that physical copy,
Yeah,
but then I still like. I talked to this other band, and like a Canadian punk band. They've worked with them called DeForesters up in Canada, and they're talking about like how we like the whole go to Best Buy, go to Blockbuster Music, whatever the hell you would open the music, open the CD.
Blockbuster Music.
You know that? We would go and just like go and open that shit. You know what I mean?
That fresh scent of the
But then
the lyric content, the
right,
photos,
and then you'd always look at the thank yous and like the special thanks too, and that's how you find out.
With, everything,
and that's how you find out about next bands. Yeah. But the practicality of it, of being able to take your music anywhere on their fucking phone or on the little iPod. It's practical now. You know what I mean? So you kind of gotta go along with it. You know what I mean?
You have to. You
kind of conform a little bit.
Kind of forced, not really.
Yeah,
it's not.
yeah,
It's not you're conforming. It's you're kind of forced into that shit. But really, I mean,
Are y'all cutting any records, like albums, like actual LPs?
Yeah. We'll hope to have that by the time we take off. Well, for the new album, especially.
So that picture you showed me, Alvaro, is that for the EP or for the?
That's for the EP.
It's for the EP.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get that on vinyl?
No. The vinyl is gonna be called something different.
Okay.
I
would love to have that on a.
Nestor Nights is the name of the full
that Cuatro Exitos.
Maybe.
I mean that's just a cool piece of artwork.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's definitely something like
or on a shirt or something.
I don't know. I was hoping we could just do like very limited run. I wanted to make only 1,000 copies of that EP, and that's it. Like even number them, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that's it. And just once they're out, they're out. We're never gonna make them again. You know, but
just hopefully the expectation to bring people to the show and people who want that actual fucking hard copy. You know,
because there's still those old school hardcore people that love.
I mean, even the younger cats. Like last night in Laredo, there was this young dude. He came with a old fucking album.
He bought it at a comic convention.
Yeah, like the original vinyl of like the first album that ever came out.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Surprised.
So how good does that feel? Like,
it's cool.
You're just like, man, like it's humbling and like, you know, like you kind of know like your music is not just being overlooked. Like someone's like really like paying attention to it and taking it in and feeling it and like using it in their daily lives. I mean, how does that make you feel, man? I mean, that you're part of something of someone's life.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean,
it's a trip.
It is.
It's a trip, man. It's a trip, man. Because growing up, you fucking listen to all the bands.
Right, because like you were like, oh, I want to be a band like that. I want to meet this band. But now y'all are that band.
And a lot of the bands that we're touring with too. It's like, goddamn. Like how they all like, goddamn, the bands that you fucking listen to growing up, you know?
Exactly.
There's this guy yesterday that came up to me and he's like, "Hey man, I wrote a paper on you for college at a doctoral level, doctoral thesis."
Talk to that guy.
I was like, "Whoa!" And there's been actually several people. Like there's a cat,
So did he
UCLA that did one as well. There's been several, and I think I find that very interesting. Like people study our band.
Yeah, it's a part of like a Mexican American like culture.
I mean, because
the blending.
You give somebody, a young Latino, you know, to someone to look up to. Because like I was telling you earlier, like when we were growing up, there wasn't a lot of like influence
bands that we like.
Yeah, or people like in showbiz or whatever.
Yeah.
Honestly, to me, I mean, aside from Voodoo, it was Los Crudos, man. Los Crudos, to me, it was like, wow, like they changed my whole idea of like who I was. Like, wow, I can, you know, you can still sing in Spanish, you know, and well, even the fact that they did sing in Spanish, you know, that was a lot more meaningful to me because, you know, those lyrics like meant a lot more to me because they were in Spanish, you know.
Yeah, even though I don't understand them, I still I feel connected. You know, just because I mean,
the way they sing, too,
the way they sing,
they're passionate. You know?
Yeah.
No, I mean that's true because I mean we didn't, like I said, we didn't have a lot to grow up to, like to look up to, and you guys are giving, you know, hope to other kids. They'll be like, oh shit, these guys can be on a national level, can tour to fucking play at Gramercy in New York. They can play in fucking San Diego. They can play all over Miami, all over the states.
We can play for your abuela.
Yeah, and you can play on Mother's Day. But I mean, like, how personal? I have that on film. But like, how personal? I mean, that is just a fucking a badass feel. I mean, you guys have to like pat yourselves on the back or something. I mean, I mean, not try to blow your heads up or anything.
No,
but
yeah, you can't toot your own horn too.
I know, but what I'm saying is that like you guys are doing good, even though it's like it's a different genre, and people are still trying to like iffy about trying to get into it or not. But you guys are still making a positive impact on,
especially now with everything going on with politics. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man,
with this fucking asshole that we have as a president.
Exactly. So I mean, that has to feel good that we aren't shutting down, because of what's taking place, and we're giving hope or sort of thing. So I mean, that's fucking cool.
Can I share something? One of my favorite things. One of my favorite things is sometimes we play these shows where they're all ages, and you see the parents bring the kids. They're like 5, 6, 7, 8, and they bring them and stuff, and the kids dig it because it's loud, it's fast music and stuff like that. But we do like covers of like Volver, and that's great because and the moms and dads that tell me this are like, hey man, like my kids don't like the music, like Tejano music, they don't like it and stuff, but they like your band, and we like how like you're kind of bridging that, because we want them to like,
it's a gateway.
Yeah, we're a gateway drug. Yeah. We want them to like the old stuff. And another really cool thing too, man, I really
but it's true, man. I mean, you guys have that, like you said, you're one of your opening bands, your dream fucking sets is Ramon Ayala. Yeah. I mean, that dude is like a legend in Mexican heritage.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and to show people nowadays, like, hey, you guys at least gotta recognize this guy.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean, if it wasn't for him, like other guys like George Strait or maybe even Johnny Cash, like all these other very progressive individuals, like maybe they may not have existed if it wasn't for these three. Because in their own certain genre, they were the kings of this, right?
And I want people to know too, like, hey man, like, this is the music we grew up listening to, and this music directly influences, especially with our instrumentation, the accordion, our sound. Like you can't. I don't want to ever stray too far away from that. We might go, take, an acid trip of music, go way off the deep end, but we're always gonna come back to the traditional influences, and I love that. One of the things I wanted to say too is I love it too. Like it's happened a few times, and I love it. The parents will bring like the little kids over, and they'll be like, "Oh, my mijo or mija wants to learn accordion because of you, because
they think how cool it is.
That you made it cool for them,
you
know." And I'm like, "Yes, that's awesome. That's great." But don't listen to my accordion playing. listen to the legit, awesome, great accordionist.
I mean, but no, you're a great jumping off point, like starting off.
You're an influence for them.
Influencer, yes, but in a good way. So I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like having that, and then having someone that's a young band, not like you were saying when you were first looking out for an accordion player, you couldn't find anybody younger than 30 or 40 that would want to like know what the fuck you're talking about as far as music, like your type of music. So I mean, you have to have someone to like carry the torch for you, I guess.
Someone to light that flame.
Yeah, exactly. And then maybe you can influence other bands or start other bands that will give you guys a run for your money or something, which will probably be great for.
There's actually been a few bands that have, like, they're very close to our sound, and they reach us and they're like, hey, like, we love your band a lot, and we'd love for you to catch our band. You guys are a major influence, so it's cool. It's like, wow, like, our sound is catching on.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking badass, man. It's badass. All right, just one last question. I wanted to do this.
Are we ending this already? No,
we don't have to. But my last question. Like, we can just keep fucking talking. But my last question.
I still want you to leave.
No, I'm not leaving. Right. But I'm saying, let's do this. Let's do this Fight Club style. Okay.
Oh, shit. All right, let's get it on. Me and Alvaro. Let's go. Me and Alvaro. Let's go.
Let me stretch first. Let me stretch.
Let me tell you who will win.
Take a couple shots.
I'm not gonna mention any names, but
You're pointing at me. So if you could fight anybody,
Oh man.
alive or dead, who would it be and why?
I would fight Donald Trump right now. I'll
Yeah?
fuck his ass up.
Okay, you gotta explain why.
Why? Because do I really need to explain? Do I really need to explain?
The worst thing that happened in this nation.
The worst thing, yeah. American
The
history.
world, really. Well,
I'm not a fighter. I'm a lover, ladies.
Just don't tweet him that. You'll get upset.
I hope he does.
And what about you, Alvaro?
I have to agree. I'd
You
fight
say Trump?
Donald Trump.
I
Yeah.
would I would fuck him up so bad. And I would shit on his face probably. I probably would, you know
I'm
what?
gonna rip your head off and shit down your neck.
Shit down your fucking throat, motherfucker. Put my asshole to your mouth. Make sure you eat that shit. No, that's gross. Don't put that on there. Too late.
I'm gonna leave it.
Leave it.
What about you, Diego? Who would you fight and why? Living or dead?
I'm a fighter. I'm a lover.
Who would I make love to? Let's see.
He would make love to Hitler.
He's like, I make love to myself, and let me tell you
I
why.
love to Shakira. If you're listening, Shakira. That's my baby girl. Or Gwen Stefani.
I started off. Or if I have to settle, Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
It's this guy.
It's like a name drop.
Look at this guy.
If you're listening.
Or both at the same time.
If you're down, no.
Because I'm always down.
Who would you fuck up?
Who would I fuck up?
Who would you fuck up?
That's a good question, man. I mean, I'd want to fight.
Oh, you know what? Who would be your dream team lineup too? Show.
Oh, show. Well, okay, so like I said, Alive would be that show that we would have gone to at the drive-in, Rage Against the Machine and Beastie Boys. That was like
Weezer was on that one too.
that was the fourth.
Yeah. At the drive-in, Weezer.
Yeah, because that ticket was like $85 or something.
Did you know that the percussionist for Beastie Boys played on her album?
Fredo.
Yeah,
Fredo,
the
yeah.
new drummer.
Oh, really?
You drummer for Gogo Bordello.
Yeah, he did congas. He did congas
yeah.
on her song Crusty Cumbia.
The Shaker.
What?
Yeah, man.
He also
Dude,
plays. He also
that's
plays.
fucking
Yeah,
bad.
Gogo Bordello. Yeah.
Yeah.
He also has his own band called what's it called?
The Bungalows.
The Bungaloids.
Yeah, Bungaloids, yeah.
Bungaloids.
Yeah, man.
Dude, so how? I mean, that's like fucking royalty. I mean, that's like music royalty, not just like.
That's what's so exciting about the new album, you know?
Oh man, he's such a cool guy. Fucking funny.
Yeah.
But he was
We also got one of the horn players
He has
for
an afro and stuff.
the Tim Armstrong's band.
And stuff. He's just looking at us through the glass. He's like, shh. Then take a pause. Start picking his hair.
Yeah, we had a great time in the studio.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, the trombone player who recorded on California Girl, he's also from, he played with Tim Armstrong, man.
Tim Time Bomb and
Tim Time Bomb.
Friends.
Damn,
And we also got Juan Brujo to do some guest vocals.
So are you guys doing like the special thanks?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
fucking bad, dude.
So
We're gonna be on there.
Oh, they got it.
I can be on there, right? Is that what you said? Okay, cool. Just like sneak me in, like if you like do like a reflective, like you can't really see it in the writing, but like if you like look at it at a certain angle, it'll say Finding Stacks.
The whole album will be like Finding Stacks.
Yeah.
You gotta put a black line on there. And you see like the hidden messages.
You gotta pour lemon on it. You gotta like what?
Illuminati.
That's what it's like. National treasure. It's like national treasure.
Yeah, there you go.
You make people think that we're aliens and shit. Reptilians.
Oh, let me tell you why.
They
I
are
thought
aliens.
just yesterday, I was going. Remember how you asked me if the world is flat? The Earth is flat.
Oh yeah. So what? You
So
believe
yesterday I was like, I was working, right?
Why did you take that ring off?
And I took my ring off, and I started like spinning it, you know.
Yeah.
I kept spinning it, and so when you spin it, it looks like a sphere, right? And so that's what I'm saying. Like if this place is flat and it's spinning so fast, our eyes cannot detect how
It's an
fast.
illusion.
Oh, so you're a believer.
No, I'm not a believer, but I can see how they can be.
Podcast over. Alex, our friendship is over. Fucking 15 plus years is over.
I think it's more than 15
it's
years.
probably like 20, right?
Yeah, it's like 20, 27
After 2 more
years.
beers, though.
20
Then-
you said
then we'll
15 is
decide.
27. Wait, how old are you?
I lost count.
You're 34,
Cut
right?
him off.
I'll be 34 this year.
Yeah, I'm 34, so 7 years. So
Can we
when
like
we were 7 years old.
his
Yeah. So we were 7 years old?
his
Yeah.
word? Beep 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 beep.
Second grade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
You mother.
But that's where I'm thinking, like,
No.
that's where they got that.
Alex, come on, stop shooting your ring.
No, I'm just saying, like,
I'll give you a quarter. How about that?
spin the quarter, and you'll see how it turns into a sphere.
But you're gonna base that off of.
Look, see? It turns into a circle.
Okay.
See, and then you put this quarter in a gumball machine,
Okay.
and it goes round and round
if the
and
world
round.
was flat, when there was a solar eclipse, you would see like the
Like a hat.
Earth, yeah,
Right?
just like a pancake.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, that's how they're thinking.
Maybe your
okay.
pupils
Oh, okay.
in your eyes.
Alex,
No,
you have to
no.
convince that
No,
you were
I
flat,
don't
that
think
you
the
were a
world's
believer.
flat.
No.
Let's not start.
I don't think the world's
You're
flat.
thinking it though.
I was trying.
They got you, man. They got
No,
you.
I was trying to put my mind in. I'm gonna start
No,
playing
they got you.
accordion. I'm just
They
saying.
got you.
I'm into the the talks.
You're all in. You're
The
all in.
conspiracy
I'm
theories and all that shit.
You're all in or nothing at
I'm
all.
all in. I immersed myself
I see you.
into
I hear
into
you,
my
yeah.
guests. And,
Yeah.
dude, but I'm super excited that you guys did this.
Me too, man.
I think the world's a triangle. you
I'm
know?
glad that we were able to do it.
triangle.
With
I
everyone.
I think
Yeah.
outside the box.
Oh,
I'm
I
glad
wish it
they
would have
did.
been with everyone.
Triangle.
Jose would have been here, cool.
Jose would have been here. Chris, fucking limping, probably.
Chris is here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, Chris.
I'm Chrisruptive. I play drums. I play drums. Cerveza. ¿Qué?
It's his catchphrase.
¿Qué? Cerveza?
man.
Sí.
Más cerveza.
But is there any special messages you want to send down to the world before Éxito?
What can I say? I don't know.
You could do it.
What would I say? Fucking don't be an asshole to each other, man. God damn, there's too many fucking assholes in this world to fucking be another fucking asshole. That's all I gotta say.
Good job.
Smile every day. No matter if it's a bad day, you're broke, whatever, who gives a fuck? You know what? Live it up. Because you never know, you might die tomorrow. Tonight. Or tonight. Yeah, we should die tonight.
It doesn't matter. I'm good.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
You know?
Man, for real, all I gotta say is get involved in what's happening in politics, especially at the local level, because it really matters. It makes a difference, you know. That's why we got Donald Trump right now elected, because not enough people cared. People were complacent, you know.
Actually, we were hacked too.
Well, yeah, I mean, but I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I'm just really upset. I still can't come to grips with
Neither
the
can
fact that
I remember
Trump is our
when
president.
I woke up that next morning, because I was up till like 1 or 2 in the morning watching, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna go to sleep because this is taking too long. And I remember my wife like woke me up, sweetheart, Donald Trump's the president. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I literally said, get the fuck out of here.
Do you guys
and she's
not
like,
watch
no, I'm
The
serious.
Simpsons?
I was like, knock it off. Oh yeah, The Simpsons said that.
Yeah, they predicted
should have
everything.
known already.
They
But-
should have known already.
But I mean, I was just like, I was
like
in
throwing
shock,
a
man.
fiesta.
Yeah,
Like
man.
literally in shock.
I'm like, I'm not gonna tan this
for me,
week, you know?
I kind of,
I won't get deported.
I kind of knew it was gonna happen, you know, the way all our fucking
I'm gonna bleach
elections have
myself.
been. It's all
Dye my
a
hair,
rigged system,
fucking
man, and as much fucking power that motherfucker had,
Yeah.
he has a lot of special interests.
Eye
around
surgery.
him.
Get my people.
Special interests.
Oh, you said special
Start
interest.
praising Hitler. Or mi abuelita. I'm gonna start praising my abuelita.
All right,
Alex.
can we give a high five?
High five.
Over the mic.
Across. Wait, you guys go this way and
Slap hands.
Ready?
Wait. What are we doing? You're gonna hurt somebody.
make it clap.
I appreciate it.
Hey.
you guys are badass. I
Appreciate you, Alex.
And I wish you guys
Definitely.
all the luck.
Thank you.
And well, you know, not even luck. It's more of like you guys are putting in work, you put in the time and everything. So good things are gonna happen, man.
Thank you. We're excited, man.
I guarantee it.
Today's the day I live and live my life. I won't delay and I won't think twice. My apogee, my moment near the sun seems to be the best yet to come. Day after day, I the rooster song is sung. I'm gonna live my life while I'm still young. I'm not the type